It is an etiquette to enter someone's room, but Bhrgu Rsi did not do anything. He pushed and opened the door. Where Vishnu, he was in Yog Nidra.
और विष्णु जी ने क्या की जाकर के भगवान विष्णु के छाती पर
Bhrgu Rsi went inside and he put his feet on the chest of Vishnu.
क्या किया
He did offense. And God became like it hurt him. He woke up and saw Bhrgu Rsi is there.
उस समय भगवान विष्णु देखो क्रोध भी प्रकाश नहीं किया
But Vishnu did not express his anger that day.
लगे ये भृगु मेरे जो छत्ती जो है पत्थर के भांति है कैसे है
Vishnu said,
तुम्हारे पैर कैसे हैं
Vishnu said, my chest is like iron
तुम्हारे पत्थर
and
जरूर तुम्हारे पैर में
your feet must be hurt.
मैं तुम्हारी चरण सेवा करते हूँ इस कथा सुन करके भृगु ऋषि लज्जित
कान में लगाओ बात
और भृगु ऋषि विचार करने लगे हैं यह भगवान देखो हैं?
So why this happened?
हैं? भगवान में जो ये
The other qualities in God. Satta, Raja, Tama.
सात्विक गुण भी क्या है
Sattvic guna also.
गुण में आते हैं
Sattvic also comes in the quality of gunas.
इसलिए कहते हैं बुरी गुण और सच्चा
So Hari is beyond these three things. अरे आपकी तेरी बैठ स्क्रीन टच कर देना बंद हो जाएगा
तमोगुण के करो रिकॉर्ड
बंद कर दो
इसमें दो तत्व बताया ये ब्रह्मा भी भगवत तत्व नहीं है ब्रह्मा भी क्या तत्व है जीव तत्व में
Brahma is also Jiv Tattva. Brahma is not God. And Lord Shiva also is coming in Jiv Tattva. But Shivji is known as Shankar Tattva also. There is a different Tattva about this. It's not properly Jiv Tattva. Properly is not Maya Tattva. And properly not Bhagavat Tattva also. He's mixed. In Sanskrit, the word Shankar means like mixed. Shankar word means mixed. Brahma has like 50 qualities. Brahma has 50 qualities and Shivji has 55. The 5 extra qualities in Shiva, in that, in Shankar, they have 50 Jiv qualities. Jivas have 50 qualities. Demigods, they also have.
और दूसरी माया की भी गुण उसमें है जिससे सिद्धि ध्वंसादि करते हैं
बस ऐसे कर दो ऐसे बस ये लाइट जली रही
सिद्धि ध्वंसादि करते हैं माया की
Shivji is the god of destruction. Like he used to destroy the world, destroy the creations. He is the mixed. But yet Shivji, he is not God. He is not the supreme God. And in Vishnu, is Satta, Raja, Tama. That's why Bhrgu Rsi, he described who is God? Vishnu. Vishnu is God. Bhrgu Rsi took this decision. Bhrgu Lanchit Charan Chinna. Like Bhrgu Rsi put his feet on the chest of Narayan and his footprints got imprinted on his chest, on God's chest. In Bhagavatam it is explained. On the chest of God, scriptures it is explained
स्थल
कि
पर
बैटरी बचानी है अपने पास.
ब्रह्मावली नहीं रहता है वो क्या होता है
On just those who have Romavali, they becomes their heart becomes
क्या होता
hard.
है कठोर है? इसलिए भगवान कठोर नहीं
That's
है
why God is not hard.
कि भक्त स्थल पर दक्षिण रोमावली रोमावली समझ रोम है वो दक्षिण वाली ऐसे करके बोलते हैं
ट्रांसलेट करो.
ये चरण चिन्ह के चरण चिन्ह और दूसरी क्या है मैंने बता लक्ष्मी देवी के जो लक्ष्मी देवी के स्वर्ण रेखा के भांति रखते हो जैसे लक्ष्मी देवी मैंने कहा लक्ष्मी देवी ब्रह्मांड में तपस्या की हजार सौ तपस्या की
Lakshmi Devi performed the tapasya at the Vaikunth.
लक्ष्मी रूप में
Belwan.
रास में
Lakshmi Devi performed austerities in Belwan. She is trying to enter Ras.
क्या बोला
What did I tell you? Stree hurt like stubbornness of a woman.
भगवान ने कि
So God, what did He do?
लक्ष्मी देवी को कैसे लिया स्वर्ण रेखा के
He accepted Lakshmi Devi in form of like a golden line on his chest. On the chest of God, there are two things.
मनुष्य में जित में नहीं होता
These are not in Jivas, the humans. They're not there.
भगवान में ये दो चीज
In God, there are two signs. So one is golden line, which symbolizes Lakshmi,
पीछे दौड़ता रहता है
and second is the feet imprinted by Bhrgu Rsi.
यदि भगवान हो
If there is God,
तो बकस्तम देखो तुम्हारा भगवान है
see, check their chest. Then you can see. Like in this world, many people say, I am God, I am God. Ask them to open their chest and show it to you. Like Hanumanji tear out his chest
उनके हृदय में क्या है
and he showed in his heart there is Ram and Sita. Ask them,
कोई कहते हैं ये
if
भगवान
someone say this person is God,
तो उनके बोलो
tell them
हनुमान तो छत्ती पाठ करके
Hanumanji showed Ram and Sita.
राम सीता के दिखाना में जरूरत नहीं
Don't no need to show Ram Sita.
कोई भी भगवान
Just show your chest. I want to see the signature of the golden line that is on the chest of God
के रुमाल की
and the footprint of Bhrgu Rsi. Show it on your chest.
के के रुमावली के रूप में रहा है शेप जो है
The shape,
रुमावली जो है वो दक्षिण रुमावली दाएं तरफ से घूमा है
it's on the right chest.
उसी
On the left chest, there's a golden line.
वही चरण चिन्ह एक लीला को स्मरण करने के लिए
To remember this Lila,
धारण जगत में
God, He accepted the footprints of Bhrgu Rsi so that He remembers and no one has doubts.
कोई भगवान
To prove it that this happened. People say God got contaminated. If, like, for example, someone says shows you magic, you think he's God. No, they are not God.
है कोई कहते ना गुरुदेव आप तो भगवान
Some people say, Gurudev, you are God.
कोई भगवान नहीं
No, Guru is not God.
गुरु
Guru,
गुरु के भगवान कहना
if you say Guru is God, then it is offense.
हाँ, तो
It
अपनी
is
बॉडी में
offense.
इसमें बिछा देते हैं,
But yet,
जो भगवान
Gaudiya
आज
Vaishnavas
कोई जो भगवान
say he's like a shelter of divine love. This is a like deep analysis if you understand who is Guru. Because if you say Sakshat Hari Twene, he is not Sri Hari, but you should respect him as like he is like Sri Hari.
अरे भगवान उसके आश्रय यही तो कार्य है आश्रय भगवान विषय भगवान नहीं उसकी ये बॉडी में सिर्फ ये विचार
He's
है
like the God that you should take shelter under. That's Guru. And the object that you have to attain is Sri Hari.
आश्रय भगवान विषय भगवान के बारे में थोड़ी लोग जानते
So shelter and object it's different.
हैं। ये तो लोगों को पता ही नहीं है
People don't know what does ashray mean, what does vishay mean. Ashray means shelter.
ज्यादा पंडितानी से काम नहीं चलता है
A lot of knowledge is not going to help you.
पंडित रोज थोड़ा थोड़ा
Study little bit. If you study a lot, then big problem will come.
आज संसार के लोग थोड़ी जानते हैं कि
People of this material they don't know who is God that you should take shelter of, who is God. Who is God? They don't even know who is God of the Supreme God. They don't know.
जो भूत भविष्य और वर्तमान के जानने वाले हैं उसको भी भगवान कहा जाता है
Those who know past, present, and future, they are also termed as God.
भूत है भविष्य क्या
Someone who knows past, present, and future, they are also called God. This is like definitions for material people.
भगवान कहेंगे
But if we see God,
जिसमें 6 प्रकार के
these six opulent qualities must be there to declare someone God.
ज्ञान विज्ञान निश्चय वसन भगवतिंगना इसके 6 प्रकार के विषय
These six opulences.
वीर जो शक्ति
like his lots of wealth. He's very, very so much powerful. He controls big, big demigods like Brahma, Shiv, and he's famous everywhere. But yet he's detached. He has so much knowledge.
वैराग्य सब विषय से वो
He's renunciated from everything. He's detached from everything.
उसे भगवान का
That is God.
इसलिए भगवान कौन है?
Who is God?
भगवान कृष्ण
Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead.
है, उनके अंश अवतार ही भगवान जैसे राम भक्त कुर्म बराम ये भी भगवान
Narsingh, Vara, these are also God.
संत पाए
These are known as the incarnations of God.
और स्वयं भगवान कौन है?
And who is supreme personality of God? Godhead, Brajendra Nandan Sham Sundar, who is in Vrindavan.
कृष्णस्तु भगवान स्वयं
This is in Bhagavatam.
और एक अब ये सब तत्व विचार है कोई भी विचार हो
These are the learnings from the Gaudiya Vaishnavas. They are very deep analysis. People, it's hard for people to understand.
काम करेगा ऐसा गिनेगा
People, they are
ये कोई संत भगवान है कौन है उसको शादी के काम में जाओगे
people, they are like just counting money, managing their jobs. Nobody wants to know about God. They are not interested at all. For example, you sit at the shop,
क्या देना पड़ेगा सामान देना पड़ेगा
customers will come, you have to give something.
क्या जरूरत है
Why do you need to know who is God? Just maintain your life.
आपके पक्ष लेता हूँ भाई
I take your side.
भगवान को ले जाओ पूरी मठ में जाओ पानी के बाद तुमको बताएंगे
He said, go to Gaudiya Math, that Maharaj will tell you who is God. I don't want to know, you can go.
हमारे पास भगवान कौन है जो डॉक्टर दवाई देते हैं वो भगवान है बस
Doctor who gives medicine, he is God for us.
आपने दवाई दी
Customer is God for us.
ठीक हो गया फिर आप भगवान
You give medicine and my cough healed, you are God. People say like this or not? Okay, what they are saying is okay. Like they helped us in disease.
हे भगवान है
But is he God?
इसमें भगवत शक्ति है उनका पूर्ण भगवान है
They are not God. The doctors.
हमारे बीमारी के लिए ठीक कर देता है हम क्या उसको बोलते हैं
Someone who heals our disease, we call him God or not. But disease comes again or not.
फिर क्या उसको बोलते हैं ये भगवान है
So then his medicine does not work when we say this is not God.
ठीक हो गया अब उसको क्या बोला
If a doctor's medicine healed you, then you say he's God.
6 महीने के बाद जो
After
बीमार हो
6
गया,
months, then you fall sick again.
तो ठीक काम नहीं किया
The doctor's medicine did not work and say, oh, he's not God.
6 महीने पहले उसको क्या बोला
6 months ago,
अभी 6 महीने
you said you're God, and now 6 months after 6 months, you are criticizing him.
संसार में बोलते हैं कि नहीं बोलते
So people are like this in the material world.
अपने अपने अधिकार को सच बोलते हैं
So depending on qualifications, your mind is working as per your qualifications. But in reality, who is God? This you have to think.
ये सब ठीक है गुरु के भगवान मैं सेवा कीजिए
Okay, serve Guru as like God.
समस्त शास्त्र
All scriptures they say that Guru is like Sri Hari.
किंतु प्रभु जो प्रिय योजस्व वंदे गुरु श्री साक्षात गुरी
Sakshat Hari.
लिखा है
Hari Twena.
क्या बोला
It's Hari Twena. It's like you are like Sri Hari.
गुरु कैसे
Guru is like Sri Hari. He's not Sri Hari. You have to understand this thing.
सम्मान करो
Respect Guru as like God.
उनका हुक्म मत करो
Don't disobey his instructions.
भगवान स्वयं भगवान नहीं है
But Guru is not God. You have to realize this.
गुरु स्वयं भगवान नहीं है
Guru is not God himself.
स्वयं भगवान कौन है
Who is God? Brajendra Nandan Sham Sundar. Krishna.
भगवान ये विचार और भगवान होने पर उनके दो मैंने दो वही लक्षण जो बताए
And the two external things that I told you about God.
ये भगवान स्वयं भगवान उसे
Open and see the chest of your Guru. If they have the
कमली चिन्ह है
golden line and the footprints of Bhrgu Rsi. No.
लक्ष्मी देवी है
Is there Lakshmi Devi? No. How is he God?
इसलिए शास्त्र में कहा
In scriptures it is said,
ऐसे सम्मान करो
respect Guru as like God.
भगवान भगवान के प्रियजन
He is the beloved and near and dearest of God.
करना चाहिए भगवान के
Guru
प्रियजन
is the very beloved of God.
आज ये बात
This mood you should have.
जिसको जिसको भगवान कह दिया
Or you can go and say anybody who is God. No, no, this is not the way.
समझ में आ रहे हैं समझ में नहीं आया तो कौन कुछ हो जाए
If you don't understand, you'll be confused. You'll go here and there, many places.
कैसे सम्मान करो?
Respect Guru. How to respect
भगवान
Guru?
के प्रियजन बनो।
You should think that he is beloved and closest and near and dearest of God.
फिर कहते गुरुदेव आप तो हमारे पास भगवान है। अच्छा हम क्या करते हैं? मेरा लड़की की शादी नहीं है, शादी करा दो।
Uh,
तो शादी हो गया। फिर कहते हैं बच्चा नहीं है,
People
बच्चा
say,
करा दो।
Gurudev, you are God. I say, okay.
बच्चा
Then they say, oh, I want to marry.
बोलता नहीं है, सिटी में
Please give me woman. Then they say, oh, I don't have children. They
बच्चा
say, give
बीमार
me
पड़
children.
गया।
Oh, now my child is sick.
बोले यही साधु है क्या?
This is then
हमारे काम यही
the
करते
like, oh, this sadhu is here to do your works like this,
हैं।
to
क्या
maintain your
बना?
material life. So
नौकर बना दिया।
they made Guru their servant.
समझ में आ रही है?
They are taking things out from Guru.
नौकर बना, जैसे नौकर के जो आप
Like whatever you give instruction to your servant, they do it.
तो गुरु यही
Same
करते
way,
हैं। अरे गुरु
you're
के
doing
काम
this with
क्या
Guru.
है?
What is the responsibility of Guru?
हमारे परमार्थ तो कैसे?
To give you the supreme spiritual benefit.
स्पिरिचुअल परमार्थ कैसे?
How you develop your spiritual life. This is the
समझता है कि ये सब करने की जरूरत नहीं। वो तो जीव अपने अपने कर्मों के अनुसार फल भोग रहे हैं।
all the jivas are suffering the actions of their own karmas.
कभी
Just
कभी
understand this.
साथ देने के लिए
Sometimes to encourage someone we do it, but
इसके मतलब नहीं भगवान को।
this does not mean Guru is God. They give you blessing. Their mercy is powerful.
जैसे
But
आत्मा के ब्राह्मण के वो
uh,
साधु आशीर्वाद दिए।
Atmadev Brahman was blessed by sadhu.
आदमी सात जन्म सबका जन्म और
First he said,
नपुंसक नपुंसक नहीं को नहीं। एक जन्म की बात क्या है?
it's not about one lifetime.
जन्म तो तुम्हारी पुत्र प्राप्ति
For 7 births you will not be able to get a child.
तो आत्मा
You will not be able to conceive a child. So Atmadev Brahman started to cry in front of sadhu, and he grabbed the feet of sadhu and cried again and again. Sadhu saw this and his heart melted,
फल नहीं।
and he gave a fruit. Sadhu said, give this fruit to your wife and she will conceive a child. As per his karmas, he did not have any child for next 7 births, but by mercy of that sadhu, he so he gave that fruit to his wife Dunduli. Dunduli did not eat that fruit. She gave it to a cow. Dunduli, if she had taken a fruit, so would she conceive a child or not? But Dunduli did not eat it. She gave that fruit to a cow.
साधु के दिए हुए फल हाथ के दिए फल
The fruits given by hand of sadhu,
शक्तिशाली है।
they are very powerful.
ये समझने की लोग बात है।
People don't realize this.
हाँ, समझिए। और देखो उस फल को गाय को खिला दिया और फिर गाय के
She gave it to cow, and a cow gave birth to a Gokarna, a human which has ears like a cow.
हम यहाँ पर खाते हैं
We say this here, Dunduli,
अपने पति के वचन पर विश्वास करके
if she had trusted her husband and taken that fruit,
उनके गोकर्ण जैसे पुत्र प्राप्त
she would not get child like Gokarna.
खाएगी।
She did not take, she did not trust her husband. She gave that fruit to,
साधु के तो भक्त के हाथ से दिए हुए
so fruit given from a high class exalted devotee. What are the glories of that fruit?
तब यह होता है।
There is so much power, the fruit is so much powerful.
हमारे पुत्र पुत्र इस जन्म में तो नहीं होगा, इस जन्म की बात छोड़ दीजिए।
The sadhu said, not in this life, even in next 7 lives,
जन्म तुम्हें पुत्र की
as per your karmas, you will never conceive a child. Sadhu knows. They know everything, but they don't speak. Like, what's the benefit of speaking?
समझता है
But sadhus, they are very powerful.
कि आगे पीछे और हमने में तो आएगा सुख और दुख
As per your karmas, happiness and sadness will come.
कराने की क्षमता है। तुमने जो कर्म किए उसको तो भोगना ही पड़ेगा।
The karmas that you have done, you have to suffer it.
वो अच्छी है और
Whether it's good or bad.
इस जन्म में
In this life or in next life, you will have to suffer all your karmas.
कर्म तुमने किया अब कौन कौन भोगेगा? दूसरे थोड़ी भोगेगा।
If you do karma, no, someone else will not suffer your karma, right? You will suffer your own karma.
तो साधु ने किया क्या?
Sadhu, what did he do?
सात जन्म तो होने वाला नहीं है पुत्र। चलो तुम्हारा अभी आठवें जन्म में आठवें जन्म में
So Sadhu, the mercy he gave is this way. So
जन्म दिया।
he was destined to have a baby in his 8th birth, so he took that baby and gave him in this birth.
ऐसे
That's how people do magic these. That sadhu, he chanted a mantra.
साधु
समझा?
में क्या होता है? मैं एक बात शास्त्र में डालता हूं और शास्त्र प्रमाण है।
In scriptures it is
एक
written,
साधारण व्यक्ति आपको फल दे
a
दिया
normal person giving you
और कहीं
fruit.
मंत्र पढ़ करके दे
You
दिया,
chant a
ये
mantra
मंत्र
and give to
सिद्धि
you.
नहीं,
Those who don't have mantra-siddhi,
मंत्र सिद्धि नहीं कर करके मंत्र देने पर मंत्र के फल नहीं होता
you
है।
won't get the fruits of that mantra. Like the benefit of that mantra will not come.
इसमें कोई मंत्र देने के
So
पहले
before giving a
क्या करना
mantra,
पड़ता है?
the person
मंत्र
has
सिद्धि
to
करना
attain
पड़ता
mantra-siddhi.
है और मंत्र सिद्धि नहीं किया ऐसे
If
मंत्र
you don't have
देने पर
mantra-siddha and just writing mantra and giving to everybody, those
बहुत
mantras will not work. Mantra may also give reverse fruit. For example, to catch a snake,
मंत्र होता है
there is a specific mantra.
और जो सांप मंत्र की सिद्धि नहीं
Those
किया,
who do not have mantra siddhi
सांप पकड़ने के लिए जाए
and they go to catch a snake, the snake will bite you or not.
और सांप मंत्र सिद्धि करके
But if you go with mantra
सांप
siddhi,
से पकड़ो,
then you catch snake, then you will be able to catch the snake. He will not bite you.
उसी प्रकार
In the
मंत्र
same
सिद्धि
way,
का है,
mantra siddhi is this.
मंत्र सिद्धि की पहली इसी कहते हैं मंत्र की अलौकिक क्षमता है।
Mantras are very powerful.
वो साधु ने किया कि
Sadhu, what did he do?
ब्राह्मण के मंत्र सिद्धि करके फल दे दिया।
He, with mantra siddhi, he gave fruit to Atmadev Brahman. Atmadev Brahman, what did he do?
अपने पत्नी को दिया कि
He
नहीं,
gave that fruit to his wife.
पत्नी
But his wife
आई नहीं,
did not eat it
विश्वास नहीं हुआ।
because she did not trust her husband. She gave that fruit to a cow. But mantra is infused in that fruit.
फल खाने से क्या हो गया?
So fruit is so powerful. What happened? Cow ate the fruit and she gave birth to Gokarna. Like I told you the other day,
ब्राह्मण के मतलब ब्राह्मण होगा।
like a Brahman child is Brahman.
जैसे गधे के बच्चा क्या होगा? गधा होगा।
Like a donkey's child is a donkey, cow's child is a cow, calf.
गोमाता नहीं होगा क्या होगा?
But here what happened?
गाय का बच्चा भी मनुष्य होगा।
Cow gave birth to a human who has ears like cow.
ब्राह्मण के बच्चा आज भी ब्राह्मण
Like some people argue, like Brahman child is Brahman. But no, if a child of a Brahman is not following rules properly, then he's a donkey.
ब्राह्मण कर्म नहीं करने पर
They are humans, but if they're not following the proper rules of being Brahman, then they're not Brahman. Even if they are son of Brahman or not. But if someone is Shudra and he's doing duty of a Brahman, following rules of Brahman, then he's a Brahman. So depending on the activities, you decide which class someone belongs to. Mantras are very powerful.
इसमें चमत्कार दिखाने से
Showing magic tricks. If someone shows you magic tricks, don't be fooled that they are God.
हम क्या करता है इसका मंत्र हाँ, भगवान के हाथी समान
We can give respect to him like God, not as like
भगवान नहीं है।
not think that they are God.
लोग सिखाते हैं,
Many people come and say, Gurudev, you are God, Gurudev, you are God.
मैं भगवान नहीं है।
So I say, I'm not God. Why shall I lie?
ठीक है आपको पता है
Okay, you have faith. You serve as like God.
प्रकार शास्त्र में कहते हैं साक्षात
Scriptures it is said,
हरि का
Sakshat Hari Toenu, not it's Sakshat Hari. So as like Sri Hari.
कोई किसी को आप भगवान हो
If someone said to Guru, you are God,
अपराध
this is an offense.
और एक तरफ क्या है ठीक है क्यों
And it's and on another perspective, it is okay also if you serve him like God.
क्या है सच गुरु क्या है
Yeah. कुछ कह रहे हो?
भगवान और एक
Once there is God, once you need to take shelter, and there is object. Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they explain it properly. Those who are in association of Gaudiya Vaishnava, so they learn something slowly and slowly. Guru, who is Guru? Guru is Ashray Tattva, shelter of divine love. Think Guru is Ashray. Krishna is the object of divine love. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the thing to understand. Don't think like Guru is God. There are many nice speakers. They're like this is sadhu. No. For example, Ravan was very knowledgeable. Is there any person more knowledgeable than him? No.
तो देखा जाए
If you see all the demons, oh, among all the demons,
सब बड़े बड़े भक्त हैं सब
all the demons, they were very, very knowledgeable, very, very nice speakers.
तथापि रावण के लिस्ट में किसमें आता है
But yet Ravan comes in the category of demons.
रावण के नाम किसमें आता है
Name of Ravan falls under the category of demons. Why? Because his behavior. Because of his behavior. He is doing behavior of demon.
ज्ञानी
Ravan is so knowledgeable.
एक कोई व्यक्ति कहानी सुना रहे
So one person is explaining. I just heard
एक बार
once upon a time in Kuruksetra,
राम के बोल रहे थे
not in Kuruksetra, in a battlefield, Ravan is saying to Ram,
रावण जब
when Ravan
केवल हार गए
he lost
सुने तो
in the battlefield, he's just lying down.
उस समय रावण
At that time, Ravan said to Ramji,
अरे तुमसे मैं किसी प्रकार से कम नहीं हूं हैं? देखो तुम्हारे गुण से मेरा गुण श्रेष्ठ है रावण के गुण क्या था
so Ravan said, I'm not less than you, Ram.
रामचंद्र के गुण क्या है
Ramchandra's
क्षत्रिय गुण है
dynasty is Kshatriya and Ravan belonged to Brahman family. So Brahman is better than Kshatriya.
हम ये
Ravan is saying,
रावण का है
he's explaining,
और सोच बेटे तुम्हारे कितने भाई हैं हमारे कितने तुम्हारे कितने बेटा हैं
how many children do you have? You have no child. At that time, Ramchandra had no child. Ravan had children, his many, many brothers.
1 लाख
Ravan said, I have 1 crore,
और 1 लाख
I have 1 lakh children
सोने का
and more than 1 lakh grandchildren I have. I have palace of gold.
तो मैं हार गई
So why did I lose? Ravan is thinking.
हारने की एक ही
Ravan is thinking, there is only one reason I lost. Who is saying?
रामचंद्र रावण रावण हार गया किसने
Ravan lost why?
तुम्हारे भाई लक्ष्मण तुम्हें साथ दिया
Because your Lakshman, because your brother Lakshman was with you and my brother Vibhishan, he betrayed me. This is what Ravan said.
रावण नहीं करे
Ravan is saying,
दुष्ट था ये ठीक है
Ravan was a bad person, okay. But he had many, many qualities also.
किंतु सारे गुण क्या हुए
All his qualities,
होने के नाते
because he was against God, he lost all his qualifications.
एक व्यक्ति के अनेक गुण हैं
A person is very, very so much, is very, very talented, he has so much knowledge, but if their character is not good and disciplined, people will call him an animal.
विद्वान है पढ़ाते हैं शिक्षक है
A person is an educator, teacher,
उनके टीचर है बड़ा टीचर है
and he teaches,
टीचर
but
चरित्र ठीक नहीं
if the character of the teacher is not good,
भी नॉनसेंस
he's a stupid nonsense teacher, his behavior is not good, people will call him an animal. That's why it is said,
मात्र में क्या करना चाहिए हमारे चरित्र पे ठीक है
in human life we have good character. So there's a katha coming, health is wealth. If you lose your health, then you have a solution, you can take medicine. But if you lose your character, then it's a big problem.
Something is lost, and if character is lost, everything is lost.
Even if someone is knowledgeable, if their character is not good, people will call him an animal. He's a human, but without holding a good character, they will say he's an animal. So we should hold a good character. This is true or not. We live in this material world. If our character is not good, people will say, oh, this person is an animal. They will say or not.
चरित्र के ऊपर सब कुछ निर्भर करता है रावण विद्वान होते हुए
Ravan was very knowledgeable and he took birth in a high class family. Everything was good, but his character was contaminated. is corrupted. His character was corrupted. Ravan, he abducted others woman. He kidnapped someone else's wife, right? So his character is contaminated. Ravan had many qualities, but his character was not good. That's why he's called a demon. In material world, we say first first hold a good character.
हजारों बोलते रहे एलिफेंट व्हाट पीपल अरे मूर्ख लोग उसके बहुमानन करें बहुमानन
If you will glorify someone,
विद्वान सभा में उसके सम्मान नहीं
okay, so Ravan was disrespected because he abducted another woman.
प्रकार के भ्रष्ट हो बहुत भजन करते हैं
Even if personally looks like he is not doing good behavior, but he is doing Bhagavad Bhajan, then they are respected in the assembly of scholars.
सब प्रकार के दोष रहे
Even if person has many faults,
सदाचारी में सदाचारी सब एकांतिक में भगवान के भजन करते
but he is worshipping God one-pointedly, then he will get respect among the devotees.
सदाचारो भजते परम साधु रेव
God is saying,
विचार और परवर्ती विचार में
there is a difference between material perspective and transcendental perspective.
विचार में
In material perspective,
बुद्धि विचार में सज्जन के कोई आदर नहीं है
there is no respect for corruption.
मानसिक विचार
But in transcendental perspective,
विचारी भी हो
even if someone is corruptive,
मान करने
no problem.
उसके साथ
If they are one-pointed with Krishna, then no problem.
गीता में भगवान क्या बोले
In Gita, God is saying,
दुराचार भजते मां अनुभाव साधु रेव सत्व
in Gita, God is saying, in Gita, God is saying, Arjun, you make a vow. Arjun, if I make a promise, I may keep it or not. But Arjun, you keep it because I respect promise of my devotees. He said the devotees of Krishna, those are one-pointedly serving you, Krishna, one-pointedly. They're not worshipping any other demigod, demigoddess. They're worshipping only and only Krishna. If depending on their past life, they fall down for some reason from their practice, but yet you respect him as a sadhu. He's a sadhu, even if he fall down. Why? Because he developed one-pointed faith for Krishna. Question will come. They are doing worshipping Krishna, not worshipping any demigod, demigoddess. That is known as people with one-pointed faith in Krishna. How will they fall down if they are worshipping Krishna? Question will come or not. How can they do bad behavior if they are worshipping Krishna? The devotees, one-pointed devotees, how can they do bad behavior? But yet they will not do. But even if rarely you see any faults in them, just think their past life karmas is pulling them down. Depending on their karmas, they are being affected by their karmas. वो पीछे दुराचारो. God is saying,
वो दुराचारी होने पर भी
even if they do bad behavior, think that that person is a sadhu.
ये कैसे संभव है?
How is it possible?
आपके एकांतिक भक्त एकांत भक्त तक सेवा
You're
करते
one
हो
pointed devotee, they
और
serve
दुराचारी
you.
एक साथ तो नहीं हो
How
सकते।
can they follow bad behavior? These two things do not
उसके
match.
भगवान करे उसके पुरुष
That's
के
why God is
कर्म से
saying, depend
वे
because of their
सब
past life karmas, they are
ले
being
जा रहे
dragged down, affected by that.
हैं। और उसमें भगवान कार्य द्वितीय
So
श्लोक में
God is
क्या बोला
saying in next shloka
कि मैं ही
that I
अति सत्ता माने जल्दी जल्दी
quickly and quickly,
वो जल्दी जल्दी क्या बनेगा वो परमात्मा बनेगा
very quickly he will become the supreme, he will
क्यों
grow over it.
मेरे प्रति
Why?
शरणागत होने के
Because they
कारण
have taken my shelter completely.
अनंत हो
They're
गए
completely surrendered to
इसमें
me.
मेरा क्या
For
उद्देश्य
this regard, it is my responsibility.
है मेरा दायित्व
It is
है
my
इसके
responsibility.
शरण में आ जाए तो इसके
If
देखना
someone comes in your shelter, then
तो
it
भगवान
becomes your
करेगा
responsibility. So
मैं
in the
ही
same way,
क्या
God is saying,
करूंगा
what will I do?
उसके सारे
I will
पाप को मैं नष्ट
destroy all his sins,
है
all his karmic reactions.
क्षिप्रं भवति धर्मात्मा सच्चंदी कौन्तेय प्रतिजानी नोमे भक्त प्रणश्यति जैसे बच्चा
Like a child,
किसके गोद में पायखाना कर देते हैं
he sometimes he passes stools in the lap of
तो
the
माँ
mother.
क्या करती है बच्चे
Mother,
को
what does she do? Does she throw her
क्या
child
करती
away? No.
है बच्चे को साफ सुथरा
She
करके
cleans
पुनः
the
गोद में
child
ले लेते
and she puts the child back in her lap
हैं
again.
बच्चा कहाँ जाएगा
Where will the child go?
उसी प्रकार
In the
भगवान
same
में
way,
शरणापन्न होने पर
if you're surrendered
भगवान
to
क्या करते
God,
हैं
God,
अपने
He,
अनन्य भक्त यहाँ पर एक शब्द दे
the
दिया
word is
अनन्य
coming Ananya Bhakta,
अनन्य माने
one pointed
अनन्य
devotee.
और कोई देव
Like
देवता पूजा नहीं
he not worship any other demigod, demigoddess.
आसमान उसके अनन्य का
That is known as Ananya Bhakta.
भगवान की भजन कर रहे हैं देव जी के भजन कर रहे हैं सो अनन्यता नहीं
They are worshipping God and they are worshipping demigod,
समझ
demigoddess
दिया ना
also, then it is not
क्या
one
बोला
pointed devotee.
गीत गीता गीता में जो कुछ भी कहा
Whatever
है
said in Gita,
अनन्य होने के लिए कहा है
it
माने
is giving
एकांतिक रूप में
instruction to
भगवान
become
के
one
साथ रहना
pointed to Krishna.
हम क्या चाहते हैं दो
What do
नावों
we
में
want?
पैर
We
रख
want
करके
to
नदी
put our
पार करना
feet
चाहते हैं
in two boats and then
तात्पर्य
we
क्या
are
है
thinking to cross the river. Is it possible?
तात्पर्य क्या है
What is the
शिव
meaning?
जी की भी भजन भी करे तो मैं
You're,
शिव जी को
you're
पानी चढ़ाता
worshipping
मैं
Shivji.
मना नहीं करूँ
I'm not saying don't do it.
निंदा नहीं कर
I'm not criticizing.
शिव जी के पानी चढ़ाओ
You
ठीक है
put give him
कैसे शिव जी के
offer
पानी
offer
चढ़ाओ
him water, but
आज
how?
भजन करके हम भी
You
चढ़ाते
realize it's Sadashiv. I also offer water to Shiva.
हम ही कभी कभी
Sometimes there's a Shiv Mandir, Shiv temple
महादेव
nearby Gopeshwar Mahadev.
वृंदावन बड़ीपति सुम सुम मूली सनक समुद्र
I also offer
ये
water.
मंत्र करके हम पानी
I
चढ़ाते
chant this mantra and offer the water to
हैं
Shivling.
हम नहीं कर रहे शिव जी
I'm
के
not
पानी
saying
मत चढ़ाओ हम
don't
शिव
do it.
निंदा नहीं करें
I'm not criticizing. I also do it myself. But
है ना? कोई कहते हैं अच्छा शिव जी के भी पानी चढ़ाएं
some people say I will
और
give
शिव जी
water
के
to
पानी
Shiva
चढ़ाओ
every
और
day.
देवी दुर्गा के
And every day they give water to Devi Durga,
काली शिव दुर्गा
Kali
जितने
Shiv
भी साथ
Durga,
है सबको चढ़ाओ
all the demigod
और
demons,
कृष्ण जी
everybody
का
you give everything. And
अनन्यता
worship
नहीं
Krishna also. This is not a one pointedness.
हम ये नहीं करें
I'm
कोई
not
देवी
saying
दुर्गा के सेवा
don't serve demigod, demigoddess. This is not my subject. I'm not telling him to disrespect them. Respect everybody.
इतरे ब्रह्मरुद्राद्धा नवज्ञातनाचन कोई देवता के अवज्ञा मत करो
Do not
निंदा मत
disrespect. Do not
करो सबको
criticize
सम्मान
demigod,
करो हाथ
demigoddesses.
जोड़ो प्रणाम
Give the
करो
pranams to everybody.
दूसरी है समझ लो कि तुम्हारा अनन्यता किस में रहेगा
But your one pointed faith will be in Krishna.
जैसे सती नारी के लिए क्या होता
Like for a chaste woman,
है होती ही
her husband is the
ये
her
मतलब
supreme.
पति छोड़ करके
Apart from her husband,
पति छोड़कर किसी भी हम सम्मान नहीं करते
it's not like this the chaste woman will not respect anyone else apart from her husband. She has to respect her in-laws, right? Like mother-in-law, father-in-law. If she not respect the, or she will say you will kick out mother-in-law, father-in-law, sister-in-law from the house. Can she kick out from the house? No. You have to accept everybody and respect
किंतु
everybody.
पति के प्रति क्या रखना पड़ता है
But towards the husband, they need to have this. They have this one-pointed devotion.
ठीक उसी प्रकार
In the same way,
जगतपति जगन्नाथ कौन है
Jagatpati Jagannath, the husband of the whole world, who is he? Krishna.
विष्णु के प्रति हमें क्या रखे अनन्यता रहे
We should have one-pointed faith to his lotus feet.
और जितने भी देव देवियां
In all the demigod, demigoddesses, they are. We respect
उसमें
them.
दोष नहीं लगता है
Then there is no problem.
किंतु
But
बराबर समझो कृष्ण भी
if you
कृष्ण और
think
देव जी के बराबर
Krishna and demigod, demigoddess, they are equal, this is
क्या हो जाता है वो अनन्यता नहीं होता
this is not one-pointedness. This becomes an offense.
10 10 प्रकार के
The
नाम
10
अपराध
types
क्या
of
होते हैं?
Nama Prad. The one of the Nama
दूसरी
Prad is
अपराध क्या
this.
है?
The second number,
उसकी वादी देवता
this
के
is
साथ विष्णु
thinking
के साथ
Shiv and Krishna are equal.
बराबर
This
समझ
is a
क्या मतलब
Nama
है?
Prad.
बराबर नहीं?
They're not equal.
ठीक है, उनको भी सम्मान करो।
You give respects.
शिव जी के पानी चढ़ा,
You give water to
हम
Shiva.
नहीं करते,
I'm not saying don't
हम
do
तो
it.
यज्ञ करते हैं।
I
क्या
also do
बोलते
fire sacrifice. What do I chant?
हैं? ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधि पुष्टिवर्धनम उर्वारुकम। करते हैं?
Chant this mantra, right?
दोष नहीं लगता।
So,
हम किस
no
रूप में
problem.
दे रहे हैं शिव जी के
In,
नाम चढ़ा?
so what?
सदाशिव,
I'm offering everything to Sadashiv,
कैलाशिव के रूप में नहीं।
not in Kailash Dev. Sadashiv.
आसन ओम त्र्यंबकम यजामहे सुगंधि पुष्टिवर्धनम उर्वारुकमिव बन्धना मृत्युर्मुक्षामि अमृताम्। ओम सदाशिवाय स्वाहा। अच्छा है, शिव जी के पानी चढ़ा, क्या मतलब?
Offer water to Lord Shiva. What's the mantra?
राम बलिपति स्वाहा।
Chant this mantra.
कौन मना करता?
No problem. You can offer water to Lord Shiva.
हम देव देव के
I
क्या बोले पूजा आदि में विरोध नहीं करते।
I'm not going against the worshipping practice of demigod, demigoddess. People will think the Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they are against everything. They are opposing everything.
मना मना करते, मना
They are telling us to worship, not to worship demigod, demigoddess. I'm not saying this.
मान करो।
Give respect.
किंतु
But
श्री हरि के
don't
ही
think they are equal to Sri Hari. This is my subject. Slowly and slowly, doing bhajan, they will realize themselves also. In Gita, God is saying, you should be one pointed.
जैसे दो नाव में
Like if you put your one feet in one boat, other feet in another boat, you cannot cross the boat. You have to sit in one boat.
पिता भी यही कर रहे हैं। वो भी चाहिए सुधरा।
So this is coming in Gita.
अनन्य भाव, साधु ही वो समंत सम्मुख प्रभु सब। उनके व्यवहार क्या है? साधु व्यवहार।
The behavior is like a behavior of a sadhu. Why?
व्यवहार किस लिए? ना भगवान में वो
Why?
काम की।
Because they are one pointed to God.
दुर्व्यवहार कैसे करें?
How will they follow bad behavior? How will they fall down? It is explanation coming here. Their past life karmas are dragging them down, pulling them.
शूद्राचरण। वो विच्छेद शब्द लगा दो।
Apiched word is coming.
वो विच्छेद
Apiched suduracharo.
साधु एव समंत। भगवान ने मेरा मंतव्य
God is
is my
saying,
conclusion।
this is my conclusion. What is my conclusion? That person who is falling down due to any reason, they are sadhu. If you disrespect them, think that they're not sadhu, not a devotee, then it is Vaishnava Prad.
कोई भगवत भजन कर रहे हैं।
Someone is doing Bhagavad Bhajan.
या पर कंडीशन क्या हो रहा है?
Condition is coming this.
एकांतिक।
The condition is that they should be one pointed. One who is doing bhajan one pointedly.
तब उसको एकांतिक नहीं है।
Those who are worshipping 2, 3 demigod, then it is not one pointedness.
एकांतिक ही भजन होने पर
If it is one pointed, then that person is sadhu. God is saying,
क्षिप्रम भवत्वी धर्मा सच्चंद पंथ प्रतिजानी नौमे भक्त। क्षिप्रम भवत्वी, एक क्षिप्रम माने क्षिप्रम ने जल्दी जल्दी
Gipra means quickly and as soon as
सब
possible,
दुराचार उसको छोड़ देंगे।
he will give up his bad behavior and bad habits.
वो छोड़ेंगे उसे
He will give up for sure.
और मैं वो मेरा शरण में
And he will completely come to my lotus feet.
इसलिए
That's why don't criticize anybody.
दोष देखने के पहले अपने दोष तो देखें।
Before seeing faults in someone else, analyze your own faults.
हम दूसरे के दोष जब देखेंगे,
When we see others' faults,
उससे पहले क्या दोष देखो?
before that,
अपने।
analyze your own faults.
केवल दूसरे के दोष देख के निंदा करो तो उनके दोष तुम्हारे पास
If you criticize, then their sinful reactions will come to you.
दूसरे के दोष देखते देखते
If you see faults in someone else, you will be absorbed in their faults, and their faults will grow in your heart also,
क्या होगा?
and
तो जब लोग जहाँ
you will have to go to hell.
जैसे साधु और वैसा की कथा सुनाते
Like I tell you katha about sadhu and a prostitute. Sadhu was thinking about whom? He was thinking about prostitute. He was criticizing prostitute. Oh, she's bad. This, and he got absorbed in that prostitute. Like, oh, she's not chanting holy names. She's doing bad things, bad behavior.
हैं। और वैसा क्या करती है?
And prostitute, what does she do? Thinking?
ऊपर जाकर के देखो साधु की चिंता करती
She thinks about sadhu. Like, oh, in temple there's a sadhu.
है। भजन करती
He's very nice. He's chanting holy names.
है। पुरातन के कर्म के अनुसार
So depending on her past life karma,
काम करती है।
the prostitute is doing bad things. But she's thinking about what? She's thinking about sadhu.
साधु ने शरीर छोड़ दिया और
And sadhu and prostitute, they both died at the same time.
साधु को कहाँ जाना पड़ा?
Sadhu went where? Sadhu,
जब लोग बन जाते
he went to hell.
क्यों
Why?
साधु फिर को
Because he was a sadhu and he was criticizing a prostitute.
उसके जो है दोस्त को चिंतन किया
He was thinking about
और
prostitute
इसलिए
over and
उसके
over
क्या हो
again.
गया
That's why
उसके चित्त मलिन हुआ
his mind and consciousness got
और
contaminated.
वो वेश्या इसको
And that
चिंतन कर रही
prostitute was thinking about sadhu with pure heart,
सारे
and all her sins got destroyed.
उसके और वेश्या कहाँ चली गई
And that's prostitute attained Vaikuntha.
तो ये सब उदाहरण किसने दिया
So this example is coming why?
भागवत में कह रहे हैं
In Bhagavad it is said, don't see faults in anybody.
उसमें दोष में ज्यादा जिसको फॉल्ट है उसमें तुम अभिष्ट हो
If you will receive their faults.
फूट देख कर सोचना मैं अभिष्ट नहीं हूँ।
We don't get absorbed after seeing someone's good qualities.
शास्त्र में कहा है,
In scriptures it is written.
दोष दोष में जितने अभिष्ट होता है
Naturally, people more get absorbed in the fault, like seeing faults in
फूट
others.
देख कर भी उतना अभिष्ट नहीं
They don't like to see good qualities in other people.
समझने के प्रति
Try and understand this
क्या
thing.
बोला
What did I say?
दोष देख करके उसमें जल्दी आती है
So naturally, conditioned souls, they like to see faults in others. They don't see their own faults.
दूसरे के दोष देख कर उसमें अभिष्ट हो
They are so much enthusiastic to see faults in others,
दूसरे के दोष
and
देख कर अभिष्ट होती है, उसके सारे पाप हमारे पास
all their sins will come to you if you criticize someone. All their qualities will come to you also, and then you will have to suffer it.
व्याधि है व्याधि समझ लो रोग
There is a one type of a disease.
देखा किसी किसी के आई फ्लू हो जाए
For example, someone has an eye flu.
आई फ्लू होता है ना उसके आई कांटेक्ट थोड़ी सी तो
If you make eye contact with them, eye flu.
आप आराम से घूम रहे कुछ नहीं
Eye flu. People call it eye flu in India.
वो तुम आपके यहाँ पे बैठा है, देखा नहीं कुछ नहीं हो रहा है
So if you make eye contact with person who has eye infection or eye flu, then that infection will come to your eyes. Within 1 second, the disease is transferred this way.
है कि नहीं उसी प्रकार दूसरे के दोष देखते देखते वो
So in the same way, if you see someone's faults, those faults will come to you simultaneously.
इसलिए भागवत में कहा
That's when Bhagavad it is explained.
प्रशंसति
Criticize anybody.
उसके निंदा प्रशंसा करने दोनों में तुम्हें अभिष्ट होता
If you do it, then you will be absorbed in it. If you want to glorify someone, glorify high class exalted devotee like Ambrish Maharaj, glorify Vaishnav,
है अमरीश महाराज
glorify them.
हरि मंत्र मार्जन आदि सुनिए अमरीश महाराज कैसे हाथ के द्वारा
Ambrish Maharaj used to clean the temple. He was a king, but he used to clean the temple with his broomstick.
इसलिए
That's why in scriptures it is explained.
और भक्त की प्रशंसा और निंदा दोनों ही हमारे क्या है
Glorification and criticizing a non-devotee is a big cause of our fall down. So don't see faults in anybody.
देखो ना
See good qualities.
एक व्यक्ति ने 2,000 दोष है
There are 1,000 faults, but they must have one good quality.
केवल 200
Focus on that. No. If a person is not all bad.
दोष दोष नहीं होता
In conditioned souls, they must have one good quality.
उस गुण के तुम लोग
Take that good quality. Focus on that.
एक तो गुण हो गया है कि नहीं
They must have one good quality, no?
उसके दोष मत
Don't see their faults.
समझ में
Understanding my point. That's why
गीता में जो भगवान कहते हैं
when Gita says in God,
जैसे मां साधु रे बस मंत्र भगवान कह रहे हैं कोई साधु है
what he's saying, he's a sadhu.
कौन करे मंत्र में
Mandapa means
कंक्लूजन
this is a conclusion. This is my conclusion. Like Supreme Court gives an order conclusion after a case.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट भगवान सुप्रीम कोर्ट मान लिया जाए
If you think Supreme Court, what does it say?
या ये साधु है
It passes an order. In the same way, Krishna is concluding that this person is a sadhu. Why? Because he's my one-pointed devotee.
मुझे छोड़कर
Apart from me, he's not going to anyone else, not worshipping anyone else. Completely he's devoted to me.
इसको क्या चाहिए इसको
That's why
साधु
he's a sadhu. Even if he falls down. If you see like falls in them,
दोष दिखाई पड़े
we are seeing falls in a devotee.
उनके दोष नहीं है
God is saying, if you see some faults,
तो भगवान मेरे प्रति
God says, because they are surrendered to me,
completely surrendered to me for this regard
for this regard,
clean is
I will clean their hearts.
मैं इसको इधर को
I will clean his heart and I will accept him. This is the thing to understand. Karmi Gyani. I was studying scripture. It was written
कर्म के द्वारा कर्म नष्ट नहीं होता।
through karmas you cannot destroy karmas.
कर्म कैसे है?
Karma,
सुना अच्छी तरह।
listen properly.
ठाकुर लिख रहे हैं
Bhaktivinoda Thakur is writing,
कर्मी की जो कर्म आदि के सत्कर्म भी कर
even if they do good deeds, good karmas,
वो भी कैसे है
that is
ना मैला पानी के बहाते
that is like a dirty water. It's like because it's in the cycle of karma.
आपके पैर में कीचड़ लगे
You have some mud on your feet, for example.
तो कीचड़ के धोने के लिए क्या पानी
To
चाहिए
wash that the mud, you need clean water to wash it.
क्योंकि आप
If you use dirty water and you wash your feet,
हो सके
maybe some mud will go out, but your feet will be dirty.
पैर गंदे ही रहे
It will not be clean properly. By karma,
कर्म की निरसन नहीं
by karma you cannot destroy karma. You cannot get rid of karma.
फिर ज्ञान के द्वारा
By knowledge,
बोले कृष्ण लिख रहे हैं
it is said,
ज्ञान क्या है
what is knowledge?
ज्ञान के द्वारा चीज साफ किया जाए
If you clean with knowledge, then it's not going to work. Why?
ज्ञान की प्रणाली किया गया ना अग्नि के साथ
Knowledge is compared to fire.
अग्नि क्या करता है जला करके
Fire, it burns and turns everything to ashes.
इसलिए कहते हैं कर्म ज्ञान के परित्याग करके
That's why give up karma, gyan, karma knowledge. You have to take shelter of bhakti.
इसलिए
That's why
भक्ति के आचरण को
follow behavior of practice
ज्ञान
bhakti.
के द्वारा
By karma, gyan, your heart will not be cleansed.
चित्त निर्मल होता है किसके द्वारा
Heart is only cleansed through bhakti.
और इस भक्ति के द्वारा भगवान वशीभूत होते हैं
And through bhakti, God, you can control God also.
भक्ति के द्वारा क्या होता है भगवान
Devotees, high class devotees, they control God.
भगवान किसके द्वारा वशीभूत होते हैं कर्मी के द्वारा नहीं ज्ञानी के द्वारा
God is not controlled by karmi, gyani, they are controlled by his beloved
भक्ति के
devotees.
द्वारा भगवान वशीभूत नहीं होते
By normal bhakti, God is not controlled. Which bhakti? Only by braj bhakti, God can be controlled.
द्वारा भगवान हैं? सुमन सिद्धांत
Subal Shri Ram,
कृष्ण के क्या कहना
what are they doing? They're controlling Krishna. They're abusing Krishna.
सखा सबको भागे हमारे सब
In mood of friendship, they are abusing Krishna, using swear words for him.
कृष्ण के कान पर
They are climbing on the shoulder of Krishna.
कृष्ण के साथ हंसी मजाक करते हैं
They are making jokes with Krishna.
हंसी मजाक
Does anyone make jokes with Narayan
रामचंद्र के
or Ramchandra?
द्वारकाधीश कृष्ण के साथ थोड़ी बहुत करते हैं
Dwarkadish Krishna people make some jokes,
सामान्य रूप
like externally.
में किंतु देखो ब्रज में
But in Braj,
कृष्ण के साथ
with Krishna, Brajvasis, especially his friends,
हंसी मजाक करते हैं
they make so many jokes.
करते कि नहीं क्या करते हैं? अरे कृष्ण आंख बंद
What do they say? Krishna, close your eyes. Krishna closed his eyes.
मेरे माँ ने आज सुंदर रसगुल्ला
Today my mother has given beautiful rasgullas.
खिलाता
I will give them to you.
और एक उस समय बंद करके रखा फिर तुम्हें क्या डाल
And then Krishna closed his eyes and they put a flower in the mouth of Krishna. And they finished all the rasgulla themselves. Krishna opened his eyes and said,
बिल्कुल दे दिया
he's like, oh, you give a flower. This is not a rasgulla.
रसगुल्ला कहाँ है
Where is rasgulla?
सखा लोग कहने लगे
Friend said,
सुना दो खा
a demon came and he finished all rasgullas. Krishna said, which demon? I will go and kill him right now.
कृष्ण की
Krishna,
नाम सुनते
he hears the word demon
बहुत
and he becomes very, very enthusiastic to kill a demon.
आज असुर कहाँ है बताओ
So where is demon?
बोले वो असुर के नाम क्या
He
है
said, what is the name of the demon? Where is he?
उसके असुर के नाम क्या है
His the name of the demon is the demon of greed, Lobhasur. Where is he? He said, oh, he's in my stomach. The friend said.
देखो हैं? बोले हमने रसगुल्ला अच्छे से सुंदर रसगुल्ला देख करके हम लोग खा लिए
I saw we saw rasgullas and we ate that, and rasgullas are in our stomach now. That's why this they are saying the demon of greed is in our stomach.
कृष्ण के साथ इसी प्रकार
So
का
like this, they are making so many jokes and playing with Krishna. They are giving the remnants also.
गोपाल को खिला रहे
They're giving the remnants, like they're eating half of the thing and giving half of the thing to Krishna. In TV, we see like Shabri is giving her remnants to Ramchandra. No, this is wrong.
मर्जा में कुछ
Ramchandra, he's always staying in boundaries.
भगवान की कोई
He never shakes from
अपने
his rules and
विशेष चीज
regulations.
नहीं
No one can give remnants to God.
आज टीवी में आप कहते हैं ना टीवी
In
में देखते हैं
television, you
बच्चे में
saw.
तो बहुत बहुत कुछ देखा
In television, they
टीवी
do
में
many
देखा
many
फुलदान
drama.
महाराज में फूल चढ़ा रहे
They
माला
think
चढ़ा रहे
you're
ये सब
giving a mala
हैं?
for flowers, offering flowers to
देखिए
Prahlad Maharaj. No, they're showing it wrong.
भगवान नृसिंहदेव जब प्रकट हुए
When
माला
Nrsimhadev
किसने
appeared,
किया आप बताओ
who gave garland? You tell me.
सब देख के वही डर गए
Everybody scared off.
ना
Everybody was
नृसिंहदेव
afraid
को
of
कोई कहता
Nrsimhadev
मैं
because
आ रहा हूँ
Nrsimhadev was telling, "Oh, I am coming.
हैं?
Prepare garlands for me."
मैं आता हूँ आधी रात में फोन करते हैं गुरुदेव आ रहे हैं तब तार
Like on the half of the way, the people call Gurudev is coming, then people are there to welcome me there.
दुकान में माला
They purchase garlands and
मैं
they
अचानक
prepare
आ
it.
गया माला कहाँ से लाई
But
हैं? आप जैसे कर दिया माला आया
if they clap their hands and chant a mantra, will a garland come or not? You have to go and buy it from
टीवी
the
में जो
market.
देखते हैं
Whatever you
सब
see in
सब
television,
देखा सब
that is
परफेक्ट नहीं
not perfect.
कहते हैं हम टीवी में देखा
As I saw in television, people come and say, whatever you see in television. No.
गुरुदेव इसका खंडन कर दिया
Gurudev used to say,
ये सबरी
and Shabri,
अपने झूठन इसको दिया
she give remnants to?
रामचंद्र के लिए
People say
भले नहीं सब
Shabri give remnants to Ramchandra, but no, this is not right.
सबरी क्या करती थी
Shabri, what did she do?
हर रोज
Every day,
है वो उस पेड़ के फल को जो है
she used to taste the fruit of that tree,
ये मीठा
that it's sweet
फल
or not.
और उसको चख करके उसे
And she
फिर
tasted that,
उसी फल को
and then she used to pluck other fruits.
तोड़ करके धो धा करके
And she washed them and cleanly, purely she offered to Ramchandra.
ये ब्रजवासी छोड़कर किसके संभव
Apart from Brajvasis, this is not possible for anyone else.
ब्रजवासी में ये प्रेम है
This is the prem in
ब्रज और
Brajvasi.
राम ब्रज और अयोध्या में इतने अंतर क्या है
This is the difference between Braj. What will be the difference between Braj and Ayodhya then? You should understand properly.
अगर तथा संक भावे करी स्पंद
This only happens in
तुम्हें
Braj.
कौन बड़ो लोग आमी तुम्हें से हैं? सुबह और सीधा मधुमंगल देखो
Subal Sridham Madhu Mangal, how?
कृष्ण के काम पर चढ़ जाते हैं
They climb on the shoulder of Krishna, and how?
उच्छिष्ट भी खिलाते
They also give their remnants to Krishna.
हैं। आज आर्य सारी गाली देते हैं
And they say,
इसमें तो भागवत
abuse him
में
also
होता है,
sometimes.
इत्थं सतं ब्रह्म सुखान भक्तं तत्संगतानां परदैवतेन माया सकानां नरदारुतेन सार्धं विजुक्तित पुण्य पुण्य भागवत के सत्तर
In Bhagavatam, there's a shloka about mood of friendship.
देखो इनके भाग कैसे हैं। सखा लोग जो काम में चढ़ जाते हैं
They sometimes they climb one shoulder of Krishna. They give their remnants to Krishna.
रामचंद्र को उचित कौन है?
Who will give remnants to
मर्यादा
Ramchandra?
में।
Because Ramchandra follows all the rules and regulations.
भगवान राम
He's Maryada Purushottam.
है, मर्यादा में
Means he follows all the rules and regulations of the society, and he's very firm on his rules.
मैं जहाँ तक करते बस है? ये विचार है क्या? दास जहाँ पर दास भाव होता है वे प्रभु है
In mood of servant, with the opulent mood, they're like, oh, he's God and I'm a
तो
servant.
उसमें उससे जो बुद्धि आ जाए
There's Aishwarya Buddhi. There's the mood of opulence. Like, there is no servant in Braj.
राज में किसको भगवान को दास नहीं मानते
There is no servant, nobody, Krishna has no servants in Braj.
कहता है वो अपने कृष्ण के दास नहीं मानते
Raktapatra, they don't say they are servants of Krishna. They say they're servants of Nanda Maharaj. This is the thing to understand.
भगवान की माधुर्य भाव में सेवा ब्रज में माधुर्य की सेवा सख्य भाव से शुरू होता है
So from the Sakhya Bhav, mood of friendship, it starts.
इसलिए गोपाल मंत्र में तीन
That's why in Gopal Mantra,
बताए
there are three things.
कृष्ण गोविंद और
Krishna, Govinda, Gopi Janvallabh. Three things in Gopal Mantra. This everything you have to learn from Guru.
मंत्र जब करने से ये तब फल देते हैं
When you chant the mantra, then the fruits will come. It will take time. Slowly in sadhu, sang, association of sadhu, Krishna, Govinda, and Gopi Janvallabh.
हो गया क्या
Who is Krishna?
सब का रस
Mood of friendship.
गोविंद हो गया
Govinda,
वात्सल्य रस
mood of parental affection. Gopi Janvallabh becomes Madhurya Ras.
तीन रस ब्रज भाव
Three moods in Braj.
सबको
Sakha, Vatsalya, and Madhurya.
ये शुद्ध सख अर्जुन आदि के सख कहा गया
These are like pure mood of friendship.
मिश्रित
And Arjun, his friendship is like mixed. It is mixed with the opulent mood, like he's thinking he's God and my friend. This is the mood of Arjun.
अर्जुन कहाँ
It is mixed. Arjun was sitting on top of chariot and Krishna was driving the chariot.
सारथी सारथी कहाँ बैठते हैं?
Chariot,
नीचे।
people driving chariot, they sit down.
तो यहाँ पर जो दिखा रहे हैं इसको
So
अर्जुन ऊपर बैठे
you're saying Arjun is sitting
और
on top
भगवान कृष्ण
and
कहाँ
Krishna
बैठे
is sitting on a
नीचे
lower level seat.
है। किंतु वही कृष्ण जब
But
अर्जुन पे
when
जब क्या दिखाया
Krishna, when he showed
विराट स्वरूप दिखाया
his
अर्जुन
huge form to Krishna,
अर्जुन क्या बोले सखी
Arjun said,
हे कृष्ण ये
"Oi
जानो
Krishna."
अर्जुन कहने लगे
Arjun
मैं
said,
आपको जो एक सखा कह करके मैंने आपको पुकारा
"I thought you were my friend. You're not my friend.
आप तो
You are the supreme personality of Godhead."
हैं श्रीमद् भागवत गीता में कौन सा अध्याय है
In Bhagavad Gita,
युक्ति योग जो
which chapter?
क्या बोले एकादश अध्याय
In 11th
कृष्ण
chapter,
जब अर्जुन के
when Krishna he showed his huge form to Arjun,
कि मैं कौन हूँ देखो
that who am I?
मैं
See,
ही काम
I am time.
मैं ही मृत्यु
I am death.
मैं ही संसार की सृष्टि
I'm the creator of this world, and I'm the destroyer of this world.
है अगणित देव देवता जिनके
All the demigoddesses, they're manifesting from me.
सब कुछ ढंग से कर है सृष्टि कर
Creator, destroyer, maintainer, everything is me. Arjun saw
तो
this,
सबका भाग चला गया
and his mood of friendship
और उससे
disappeared.
कूद गए और हाथ जोड़ करके
He jumped down from his chariot and he started to glorify Krishna.
हे कृष्ण ही जानो देखिए और वही विश्व रूप किसको दिखाया
And he saw that same form to whom?
सुबल श्रीराम को दिखाया
Subal Sridham.
है
He showed that his huge form to Subal Sridham.
है सुबल श्रीराम को कहाँ दिखाया
Where did he show?
विश्व रूप
Which
अरे
place?
मथुरा के प्रवेश करने के
When you
समय
enter Mathura,
जो
the
अरे हम जाते हैं ना
we go there. What's the
दीर्घ
place?
विष्णु के पास
Dirga Vishnu.
नाम हो गया दीर्घ
Dirga
हाँ
Vishnu.
लोग कहने लगे
So
कृष्ण
friends, they
कंस के
said,
साथ कैसे
Krishna,
कैसे करोगे
how will you fight with Kansa? Kansa has a huge body.
के नाम से चाणक्य उसके साथ कैसे
Charun Mushti, his brother, how will you fight him? He has huge bodies.
कृष्ण बोले कोई थोड़ी बात
Krishna said, no problem.
हम भी विशाल से
I will also take a huge, I will make my body a huge body. The friends made fun of him.
बड़े शरीर कैसे करा
How will you make a huge body? Krishna said, I can do it. He said, okay, show it to us.
और कृष्ण ऐसे ऐसे करके मंत्र में
And Krishna chanted a mantra and he manifested a huge body. Dirga Vishnu.
सखा लोग ने देखा
The friends, they saw it.
हाथ जोड़े नहीं
And the friends, they did not give pranams. They think, oh, Krishna knows black magic. And then they patted the back of Krishna and they say, oh, Krishna, you know black magic. It's nice. This is their mood. But Arjun was different. This is the thing to understand.
रज में
So in Vraj, this is the pure mood of friendship,
शुद्ध वात्सल्य
pure mood of parental affection, and pure madhurya ras.
व्रत छोड़ करके
Apart from
जितने
Vraj,
भी है सब क्या है मिश्रित है मिक्स
everything is mixed. Outside of Vraj, everything, all the moods are mixed with something.
अर्जुन में सबका भाव है
Arjun has mood of friendship, but it is mixed with
वो ऐश्वर्य
this opulent mindset. He thinks that he is God.
देख अब नीचे चलते हैं
Okay, let's go downstairs for Harikatha.